Story time about my toxic ex-best friend. Disclaimer, this is not a real story time, at all. I just want to do these, fake pretend story times. Also, I ripped off all my nails. Okay. So there's this girl, and let's call her Katie. And Katie, she was this pick-me girl that always got on everyone's nerves. She would be sweet and be a girl's girl in 1 minute, and then she'd be a total pick-me anytime the guys were around. And that's already a just straight up red flag of a friend. She'll act so nice towards you, and then she'll act mean towards you the next second, and act girls are so ugh. Run away from those relationships now while you can. And so she she knew how much I liked this one guy. And then next thing you know, she starts talking about him all the time, and talks about how they're always talking and how they're just basically brother and sister, they're close like that. And I get annoyed, but it's it's honestly whatever. And then we were having this school dance thing, and guess who asked her? Let's call my crush Jake. And Jake asked her, and I was really insecure after that. I was she's obviously so pretty, she has a better personality, he likes girls like that, and I'm totally not like that at all. And so I was just really sad after that, but I was it's whatever, so I decided to just go with some friends. Because in this story, my friends are the only ones that are really supportive of me, so it's whatever. I wish I had good story times, but my real story times would probably be interesting. But anyways, in this dance, school dance or whatever, me and my friends go and we're taking pictures and stuff, and then he comes up to me and he starts talking to me, and we were having a good conversation and all that. She said yes to him, by the way. I can't find my concealer. Oh, found it. And anyways, we're talking and all that, and I start to actually really like this guy, and even though she said she didn't like him and he was a brother to her, she starts getting really jealous. And next thing I know, she so-called trips and falls and spills punch all over my dress. And I was so embarrassed and upset. But thank goodness I had my friends helping me clean up and were super nice about it and felt bad for me. And Jake was also there for me, so I guess that plan backfired on her. And that made her even more mad, and she started doing hate Snapchat stories about me, acting I wouldn't be able to see them. And then next thing you know, she starts blocking me on everything, spreading rumors about me, and doing all this stuff. Why are you doing this? I didn't even do anything to you. We were just having a good conversation, and you got jealous. But me being dumb and me being nice and trying to be the bigger person, I apologized to her. But I don't know what I'm apologizing for. And I'm I'm sorry or whatever. And then she has the nerve to be oh, what did you say? I want everyone to hear. And I'm girl. That made me so mad. But I was trying to be the bigger person. So I said out loud I'm so sorry and all that. And guess what this girl does? She doesn't forgive me. At this point, everyone's mad at her, but she just don't care. She could care less. And I'm what's your problem? Forgive and forget and stuff. We can fix things. And she's no, I don't want to fix things. And starts blocking me on everything. As if we don't see each other every day at school. But you do you, I guess. And anyways, I tried fixing things with her. At least I can say I tried. And at this point, everyone's mad at her. So yeah, and like she has like no friends, and even like all her friends that were with her after the whole thing, like they like left her after that because they were like, that's like just rude. But then ever since then, she was like just super just rude to me for like what reason? Like what did I even ever do to her? And then like a year later, she like DMs me or something. Apparently she unblocked me or whatever. And she tries to like patch things up, and I'm like, okay, well let's meet up and like catch up or whatever. And at this point, like I changed schools and stuff. Because like remind you, I'm just trying to be a nice person. So I'm like, oh yeah, we can like meet up and like patch things up and like check on each other. But I shouldn't have done that because she goes on Instagram and she starts posting like she started making like fake messages of us and like tags me, and it's like, look at who she really is and stuff. Like what? But first of all, those weren't my messages, and I was like being super rude in it and like saying it was me. Like I was like, that's not me, guys. But since she has proof, everyone starts like trying to like turn against me, and I'm like, honey, no, like this is like, I'm like, everybody, like no, like this is like not like true at all. And no one believed me. None of my friends, no one. Like it's a year later. Like why would I still have beef with her? And like I didn't even like do anything wrong to her. Like, and I'm like, y'all can go through my phone. Like I can show you what I really said, but no one wants to listen to me. Okay, let me set. And then she has the nerve to actually show up to the lunch. Like I was just like, the reason I went wasn't to like meet up with her or anything. Like no, what happened was she went and she texted me like, hey, you're almost here. And dumb me is just trying to fix everything, so I go. And when I get here and we start talking, I pull up her Insta and I'm like, what is this? Why are you tagging me? I did not send you those messages, and you know I didn't send you those messages. And she was like, oh, sorry, I did not mean to tag you. Like, that was totally a different person. I'm so sorry. And I'm like, everyone's turning against me now. Like, you better fix this. So she made an Insta post, like, explaining the situation. Okay, so then we started, like, becoming cool and, like, hanging out more and, like, becoming, like, friends. And she said she was, like, sorry for, like, everything she did and that she was just, like, immature at that age. Like, we were, like little kids back then. Not, like, little. We were, like, maybe, like, 10 or something. I'm spending so long on blush. Oh, yeah. And now I'm getting ready to go meet her. Not really. And I want you all to know people are immature sometimes, but that doesn't mean they're a bad person. Also, this is how you know if your makeup looks good. Lighting number 1, lighting number 2, and lighting number 3. This is no beauty filter, and this is beauty filter. I feel like my makeup looks way better in person. Bye. Disclaimer, I'm homeschooled, so I don't go to public school. I do not have a crush, and I do not have Snapchat or Instagram, so yeah, this is definitely fake.